If you care about your money and you'd like your money to work harder for you, your family, and your future, then chances are you might have taken a look at real estate investing. In this video, I'm gonna outline 5 reasons why real estate could be your ticket to the time and money freedom you've been seeking. I'll even show you some of the common mistakes people make when they get started so you can get results quicker and easier than ever before. Let's go. Reason number 1, real estate creates real spendable cash flow. Okay, so there's cash flow and then there's net worth, right? And a lot of people think that cash flow and net worth are the same thing, but they're not. Let me give you an example. So like, let's say that you need to go to the store, right? You're like, I'm gonna go get a steak and some pork chops, because who doesn't love pork chops? And you go, you get the pork chops from the butcher, and you walk up to the register and you go, hey, I'd like to pay with my net worth. And then they'll look at you and go, cool, awesome. Where's that? Is that on your debit card? You know, but I'm worth more than what's on this debit card. You can't pay for things with net worth. If you look at traditional retirement, it gives you an account balance, right? Think about it. Your traditional retirement, your 401k, your IRA, or whatever it is, it gives you an account balance and you feel really good about yourself, right? You look at it, you go, look at how accomplished I am in life, because look at my balance here, guys. And listen, while the balance may feel real good, it's not actual dollars that you can spend. So literally, I want you to try this today, okay? Look up your 401k balance and then go to the store and go try to buy pork chops with your 401k balance. Just tell them at the register, see how that goes, okay? Reason number 2, idle money is literally losing you money. Now, here's what I mean. Your money needs to be active. And if your money is not invested, your money is not active. So let me give you another example. So let's say that you've just got a bunch of money in the bank, right? You got hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank, and you've had it in the bank for a really long time, and you feel really good about yourself because you've got all this money in the bank. It's like your 401k balance. You look at it and you get really excited at all of the pile of money that's there. Listen, inflation is real. It is happening. Let me give you an example, okay? Right below me, I've got a Diet Pepsi. Thank you. Looking for that sponsorship. I buy Diet Pepsi, okay? I think that's a thing that I do. And I get these 24 packs, right? And these 24 packs used to cost me $8.99 for 24 cans of Diet Pepsi. I just went to the store the other day and I paid $13.99 for it. And it's the same dang store. So what do we know is that inflation is a real thing that's really happening. So inflation means 2 things, right? Prices are going up, but it also means that the dollars you've currently got in your bank are worth less. Not worth less, like completely worthless yet, but they are worth less than they used to be worth. So if you have money sitting in the bank and it's not invested, over the last 12 months, you've lost like 12% of your purchasing power, which means the same dollar that's in the bank today that was in there 12 months ago can today only purchase 88 cents worth of stuff when 12 months ago it could purchase $1 worth of stuff. Does that make sense? So if your money is idle and it's not invested, the little bit of interest that you're getting from your bank is pointless. So your idle money is literally losing you money. If you have money buried in coffee cans, we actually knew somebody that did this. They put a bunch of money in coffee cans and buried them in the backyard. And that money, the money that you have stuffed under your mattress, the money that even is just sitting in your bank account, it is losing purchasing power at a rapid rate. And so idle money that is not invested and is not moving, idle money loses you money. Okay, so the number 3 reason why you need to be investing in real estate today is because real estate now multiplies your money, okay? So number 1, we know that your 401k is not gonna buy milk. Number 2, we know that your idle money is not going to make you any money, right? It's going to lose you money. So then what do we do? Well, if you invest in real estate today, now you get out of both of those situations, right? Real estate does this really incredible thing where it multiplies your money. Now, this is so cool. I'm just going to give you an example, okay? I'm going to give you an example in real life, and then I'm going to apply it to real estate, okay? So imagine you had $1 that you pull. We're just going to use $1 just for the sake of ease, okay? Imagine you had $1 and you pull it out of your wallet, and it's supposed to represent 100 pennies worth of purchasing power today. So let's say you're like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. So you go to McDonald's and you buy like a cheeseburger for $1, okay? That dollar has a serial number on it. You give that physical dollar to the McDonald's place and you get a cheeseburger in return. Now that dollar does not go away. it does not lose its 100 cents of purchasing power. It's not even 100 cents of purchasing power. In reality, it's 100 cents of trading power. You trade your dollar for the cheeseburger. You have a cheeseburger. Now the McDonald's owner has that dollar bill with that serial number that still represents 100 pennies worth of trading power. Okay, so now that McDonald's owner, let's say they need a car wash. So they take that dollar over to the car wash and they get a car wash. Now the same dollar that bought me a cheeseburger is now buying the McDonald's owner a car wash, okay? Now the owner of the car wash has that dollar with that serial number, and let's say they need to pick up their dry cleaning. So that car wash owner takes that dollar, goes to the dry cleaner, trades it for a dry clean shirt. Now the same dollar that was only supposed to represent 100 pennies worth of purchasing power just bought me a cheeseburger, the McDonald's owner a car wash, the car wash owner a dry clean shirt, but it still is $1 with one serial number. How is it possible that $1 could buy 400 pennies worth of stuff or 300 pennies worth of stuff? It's because you leverage the power of that dollar. And the dollar moved its velocity of money. So real estate allows you to do the same thing. Let me give you an example. Let's say you had, we're just going to use, we'll use another easy number. Let's use 100,000, okay? We're using 100 pennies. Now we're going to use $100,000. Let's say you have $100,000 and you invest it into a home. That home is going to produce cash flow, it's going to appreciate, and it's going to create tax benefits, okay? And so you're getting all of this benefit of having the $100,000 sitting into a single family rental. Now, let's say that after a few years, you have the ability through leverage, through a refinance, through a home equity line of credit, to pull that $100,000 out of the property, still own the property, right? Because if the property's gone up in value, you could go and pull some of the equity out of that property, and now you could go buy a second property. Now, here's what's cool about that property number one. Even though you pull the money out of the property, it's still generating cash flow. It's still doing tax benefits. It's still doing all of these things for you that real estate does. But you still own the property. The money's not in it. Now the money's over here in property number two, and this property is appreciating, and it's growing in equity, and it's doing all the things that we want it to do. And so the same $100,000 is now multiplied. Real estate lets you multiply your money. One property buys two more. You know, let's say you have these two properties and you sell them, and now you're able, with the proceeds from these two properties, to go buy four. Well, you still only invested one batch of $100,000, but now you've got four properties. Real estate multiplies your money, and every second that you're not investing in real estate, you are losing out on the magical multiplication power of the mighty dollar. Okay, now, we've got a couple more points and you're gonna love them, but before I give those to you, I just wanna say thanks. Thanks for watching. It makes me feel really good. And it makes my kids think I'm cool. My kids watch, they're like, Dad, you're on YouTube. Because let's be honest, all children do is watch YouTube. But this channel, it's about you. It's about showing you the tips and the tricks for getting started in real estate investing. We want to help you win. We want to help you make millions in real estate. We want to help you multiply your dollars. So on this channel, we're going to be sharing videos all the time about how you can replace your income, how you can declare economic independence, how you can get to the point that you want to get to so that you can retire early and create generational family wealth. So here's what's cool. If you want to find out how to do it, if you want to find out how to get the kind of real estate that's going to be a game changer for you, if you want to find out how one home can buy many, then this channel is for you. If you want to know which markets give you the biggest return and how to look at your money when it comes to real estate and how to holistically look at it so that it really makes a huge difference for you and your family and your friends and makes you the coolest kid at the party, then this channel is for you. We want to set you up for success, and we want to set you up for your money outliving you. So like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell icon so every time I post a video, you get to hear from me and we can be friends. So yeah, I guarantee if you do, we're going to give you more and more of this really awesome stuff that you are going to love. Now, let's get back to the video. Let me give you these last 2 points that will literally blow your mind. I felt like Jack Black right there. That sound like Jack Black? I feel like back to real estate. Real estate is a magical money machine. This is the 4th point that I want you to take away. Real estate is a magical money machine. Now look, let me put it to you this way. If every time you had $1.50, or let me back up. Let's say every time you go to an ATM, like there's a special ATM in the local strip mall, and every time you put $1 in, $1.50 comes out. How many dollars would you put in that machine? You put all the dollars in the machine, right? Because every time you put in $1, $1.50 comes out. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be like a magical money machine? And everybody would want to put all the money into it. What if I told you that that kind of a machine exists, except it's not a machine? It's simple and conservative, single-family residential real estate, purchased the right way in the right markets where the majority of the work is done for you, so you don't have to take the time to figure it out on your own. Because here's what I can tell you. We've been doing this for 15 years. Over the last 15 years, if somebody waits long enough, they don't lose money on real estate. In fact, we say all the time, the time to buy is always right now. There's never a bad time to buy real estate. There's only a bad time to sell real estate. If you sell it too soon, you could take a loss. But if you hang on to it, it's like a magical money machine. Every time you put money into it, it generates more money on the other side. So I just want you to think about that. If you're not investing in real estate, you may be investing in something where your money is diminishing, or it's sitting idle, or it's just contributing to net worth, but it's not money in and money out. Real estate's magical because if you put money in and you give it enough time and you do it the right way, there's more that always comes out. You always get your dollar back plus more, okay? The fifth point that I'm gonna share with you is this. I already alluded to it, but I really wanna hit this home. Today, right now, this moment, not yesterday, not last week, not 20 years from now, okay? Today is literally the best time to start investing in real estate. Now, the reality is probably the best time to start investing in real estate was like 35 years ago, right? But if you didn't start investing 35 years ago, then today is literally the greatest time, not tomorrow and not a week from now. Because remember, idle money is losing you money. So every day you're not invested in real estate, you have an opportunity cost. There is a literal cost to you not doing something if you are not investing in real estate. So today is literally the best time to start. Each day you don't, literally, it's a day you miss out on an opportunity to put money into the magical multiplication machine and have your dollars multiply. Stop waiting around for tomorrow, because today is literally the best time to get started. So now let me ask you this. Are you getting tired of having poor returns on your investments? Well, look, with real estate, you can achieve average annual returns of 10, 15, 20%. Remember, it's like a magical money machine. You put $1 in, 50 cents comes out or more. Okay, and that's just the average. We have clients that have achieved significantly more. We have clients that have declared economic independence, clients that have said, I no longer have to rely on systems I cannot control because my real estate does it. We are firm believers in stacking up wins, little micro wins, right? To create massive returns. We call it micro wins to millions. But if what you do, if you don't want to deal with tenants and toilets and all the other hassles of being a landlord, but you know you need to get into real estate, not to mention all of the hours that it takes to research the properties and find the property and know which market to go to and know what kind of real estate to do and draft the contracts and do all the fix up and the rehab. If you don't want to deal with all that stuff, here's what's awesome. That's where we come in. At Done For You Real Estate, you can go to DFY-realestate.com. We do all the work for you so you can sit back and watch your money grow. We want to help you stack up wins to replace your income, to declare economic independence so that you can grow your wealth in a micro wins to millions style, okay? So click the link below, set up a call with our team and get started today, because I promise you, every day that you wait is costing you money. So let's go and do this together, because I guarantee your life will change. And it's just on the other side of that call that you could book. So go to DFY-realestate.com, click the link below, let's jump on the phone and let's change your life today. See ya.